Next tonight, the chilling new details about a Wisconsin teen charged with killing his mother and stepfather. Newly unsealed court documents alleging a convoluted plot by the 17-year-old to overthrow the government, including the assassination of President Trump, and what investigators are saying about his alleged neo-Nazi views and motivation to kill his parents. Here's ABC's Christian Cordero.
Tonight, the FBI accusing this Wisconsin teen of murdering his parents as part of an extremist plot, alleging he was planning to assassinate President Trump and overthrow the U.S. government. Prosecutors say 17-year-old Nikita Casap shot and killed his mother and stepfather inside their Waukesha home in February before stealing their car and leaving with the family dog. Officials later discovering the bodies during a welfare check.
Victim B body was appeared to have been deceased for some time, was unable to definitively identify who it was.
Law enforcement eventually arresting Casap during a traffic stop in Kansas, saying they found a handgun, pried open safe, jewelry, and $14,000 cash inside the vehicle, as well as documents on his phone calling for the assassination of the President of the United States in order to foment a political revolution. The FBI says Casap was motivated by white supremacy with extremist neo-Nazi views. In newly released court documents, authorities allege Casap wrote, quote, "As to why specifically Trump, I think it's pretty obvious. By getting rid of the president and perhaps the vice president, that is guaranteed to bring in some chaos." Officials go on to claim Casap killed his parents as part of an effort to obtain the financial means and autonomy necessary to carry out his plan. Whit, authorities allege Casap paid in part for a drone and explosives for an attack, and that he appeared to have been in contact with others. Casap is in custody on a $1 million bond. Whit?
An alarming case. Christian,
a 17-year-old boy was charged with murdering his mother and stepfather for the sole purpose of getting their life insurance money so he could pay someone to assassinate President Trump and start a race war. On February 11th, 17-year-old Nikita Casap killed his mother, 35-year-old Tatiana Casap, and her husband, his stepfather, 51-year-old Donald Mayer. Nikita told police that his sole purpose of killing them was just to get their money. When they asked why he wanted to assassinate President Trump, Nikita said, quote, "As to why specifically Trump, I think it's obvious. By getting rid of the president and perhaps the vice president, that is guaranteed to bring in some chaos." After Nikita killed his parents, he didn't know what to do with their bodies, so he left them exactly where they were. His mother lying dead in the hallway covered with blankets, and his stepfather in the first floor office covered with clothing. And he lived in the house for 2 weeks until Donald's mother finally called police and asked for a welfare check. Police found Nikita in Donald Mayer's car 800 miles away from their home, which was in Wisconsin. In the car was a .357 Magnum, Donald Mayer's driver's license, $14,000 in cash, and the spent shell casings. Police also found a memory card, and on it was Nikita just recording his stepfather's body after death. Very strange. Nikita Casap has been arrested and charged with 2 counts of first-degree intentional homicide, 2 counts of hiding a corpse, 2 counts of misappropriating identification to obtain money, and theft.
According to Yahoo Independent News, prosecutors say they've linked Casap to the Order of Nine Angles, a neo-Nazi group that originated in the UK. The organization is considered a satanic cult by the FBI with strong anti-Judaism, anti-Christian, and anti-Western ideologies. The group dates its calendar from the birth of Nazi leader Adolf Hitler and believes in creating a new world order which emphasizes social Darwinism, Satanism, and fascism, the BBC reports. Prosecutors say Casap had written a manifesto calling for Trump's unaliving and other terrorist attacks, according to his arrest warrant reviewed by local outlet WISN. The goal, his manifesto said, was to spark a political revolution and promote white supremacy. One classmate told investigators that Casap said he was speaking with someone in Russia through the Telegram messaging app, and they concocted a plan to assassinate Trump and overthrow the government, according to investigators. Casap also told his contact that he wanted to shoot his parents, but that he didn't have a gun, the person told investigators. Later, Casap told the person that he planned to befriend someone with a gun so he could steal it and kill his parents. The 17-year-old described his home life as perfectly happy and told his classmate he had nothing to complain about, according to the complaint. Casap was also messaging someone in Russian about apparent plans to escape to Ukraine, prosecutors say. The 17-year-old was originally from Moldova and has relatives overseas. Casap then allegedly continued to live with his parents' bodies until February 23rd, when he fled with $14,000 in cash and contacted another person to obtain fake license plates, said Bose. Last week, a Waukesha County judge said Casap's case could move to trial. Meanwhile, prosecutors have hinted further charges could be coming, WISN reports. The 17-year-old bond has been set at $1 million. This is a very sad story. People, check on your kids and make sure they are mentally okay. There's a lot going on, and don't think it's just the grown folks being affected. This is the climate for those special groups to be recruiting, and they may have eyes on someone you know. Be careful, and remember, you don't have to be woke to have your eyes open. Thank you. We see you.